Hey everyone, S2 here. This week we're going to be updating the cube. We haven't done this for a while. We've gotten a lot of cards that need to be inserted and a lot of cards that need to be removed based on the MTGO list to try to make it more fun and playable. And as you can see in front of us, I got some of my more value cards that I have bought VIP cases for and have since gotten, kind of the updates. So we're gonna swap these bad boys in and make things a little more blingified, a little more full arty. Let me know in the comments if you would leave the originals in or if you guys like the full art fancy Leonardo da Vinci versions. But yeah, I mean, like, the Dark Confidant, the original one, is a classic versus the full art one, but like the Snapcaster Mage, I like the updated one more. But yeah, we're gonna be swapping these out. So these are gone. I kind of want to throw them, but at the same time, that's like a $500 stack card, so I don't want to throw them. But yeah, new ones going in. We'll update these. We'll show some old ones going out. Like, I think, I got this Recurring Nightmare, which I thought would be good in Cube, but apparently it's not on the MTG Cube list. So we're going to go through, update some things, remove some of these just like cheap, horrible Cube cards that aren't even like really used, like Rogue Passage. Like, who uses Mirror Retriever? I think Lightning Helix is good. So yeah, some of these obviously just don't even belong in a cube. And then we do have some new guys like the Triomes. We're going to replace these Vivid guys with the Triomes. And we'll come back and check in once I have some of those pulled out. And we can talk about the deletions and the insertions. And some of the just straight up removals. Like, I think I also have like a Aether Vial, but Aether Vial is just not really that good in Cube either. So get rid of those and talk about those. Be back in a sec. Some of the Triumph cards. We're gonna grab these out and put those in. I just grabbed the regular borderless because I saw a lot of new Cube lists were running them. And then I picked up some of these other cards too, like Vivian, Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis, and Dorat, the Perfect Pet, because they were saying like those were good in Cube, but then they're not really in the vintage Cube list. So I think we're gonna pass on those for now. And we're also gonna put in all of these cards that we replaced. We're gonna throw these in the binder and probably throw those up on eBay. I was thinking about potentially listing lots of like $100 cards and maybe selling them for like 95 or something and see if those bite. Because then by the time I pay shipping and PayPal fees and eBay fees, that comes down pretty quick. Actually, one of these are not a Triumph because there's only 3 Triumphs. And I don't think that is on the MTGO list. We'll check that out before we de-sleeve that. What else do we want to do here? I'm pretty sure we want to get rid of Recurring Nightmare. I don't think that makes a lot of sense in Cube anymore. And then I think we talked about, we have an updated version of Bitter Blossom. So that'll probably get replaced. And we have the Expedition version of Blitzstained Mire, but I think that would just look weird. I think we'll keep the old Onslaught guys. And I think I need to pick up a Polluted Delta, so we'll throw that on the list. We'll also throw some other Cube cards on the list and go over those when they come in the mail. I think we have the new Inquisition too, so we'll go through the 2022 Double Masters Uncommons and update those Uncommons too. I want to get the newest M22 of Silent Simulacrum. I think that's still run. I can't even find it. But yeah, we're going to slowly update this using pretty cards. I can't remember if there's like a borderless Goyf. I remember when this used to be 120. I think I actually pulled this at a Modern Masters draft. I was so excited, but now it's like $25 and I should have sold it then. But whatever, still a classic. Still a memory that I'll always have. So this will always hold a special spot in the cube. All right. We'll go check out that list, see if this Lutra is in here, replace a couple more, try to see if we can make things edited in a nice way. Okay, guys, we've been going through some sorting, some swapping some cards, fitting things in. I learned that Recurring Nightmare here, the old scary Rudy laying on his pillow, having sweet dreams, he is in the Vintage Cube, so he'll stay. Something I said wrong. We're keeping Tarmogoyf, but Tarmogoyf is not in that cube. So, he stays for now. We'll remove him eventually. We'll play him around. Given that Tarmogoyf needs stuff in the graveyard for him to be big, I guess maybe that's why he's fallen out of line in the days of Frontier, Modern, and what are the other really popular ones? Commander, and then like the Highlander. I think there's a Highlander too. It's pretty popular. EDH, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So maybe he's just not played a lot in those, and maybe that's why he's gone from 100 to 30, in addition to millions of reprints. But anyways, keep him in the cube for now because we did win him. Swap the old school Glitter Blossom for the etched foil from Double Masters. Goblin Guide. I don't know the best way to go about showing these off. Replace the old Knight Errant with the Mythic Edition. And this one's I'm really torn about. We have the old Mana Vault, which is a classic, and then the new one is just beautiful. So we'll play with that one for a while. Phyrexian Metamorph, not a whole lot to talk about there. Swapping. These are not direct swaps. These are replacing cards that aren't run in the MTGO Cube that are good, have some value. The old Doubling Season, pretty nice. Not used. It's a $100 card. Oops. So Aether Vial, not used. Got a pretty edition of her. Maybe I'll sell it because, or build an EDH deck. Whatever. But we'll throw in the Mana Crypt, the old $300 card. I'm actually uncomfortable with people playing with this, so I don't know if I'll just leave it, or just leave it in the collectors, or just get super mad when this gets bent. But for now, yep, that's going in. What are the other notable things? These are just pure additions, not really swaps. Seasoned Pyromancer, Fatal Push, Ulamog, Force of Negation, Dark Depths. So those are going in. So far, these are all of the additions. Got a lot of pretty stuff in here. A lot of value. Fidalkin Shackles. Crucible of Worlds, in. Relzeric out. Dak Faden, in. Jace Beleren, out. Mana Drain. Full art. Foily. Shiny. Fun stuff, in. Spellskite, out. Karn. Mini Karn, in. We already talked about these. These are all going in. Lotus Cobra, out. Crop Rotation, in. Oh, this one's good. Sarkin Vol. What do you think he's getting replaced by? That's right. Ren and Stimpy. Non-textured, because, again, I don't want people playing with $300 cards. Yeah, that Mana Crypt, maybe I can find a proxy. I don't like running proxy necessarily, but, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But Ren and 6, in. $100 card, I'd be upset to lose, but not too upset. But a $300 card, yeah. Profane Command, out. Toxic Deluge, in. And Necropolis Regent. Absolute dumpster fire card. Don't even know why I was in there. That's out. Liliana, much better card. It's a lot more impressive when you're going through a cube and you see cards that are actually people know. So we also need to find room for Baleful Strix, Braid, Mishra's Factory, Monastery Mentor. One of these Turferys is run in the MTGO Cube. I'm not sure which one. We'll check it out. We'll figure out what to do with the other one. Maybe it's just both of them. Yeah, it's both of them. Time Raveler is in the cube. Same with Hero of Dominaria. So we'll find room to fit for him. And then in here, I actually got a couple guys. So Monastery Menor, Jace Vryn's Prodigy, I can't talk. Brimez, Brazen Bar, Oko, all the food tokens, and Hole Breacher. Is Hole Breacher still run? Let's check that out. Think so. He is a 3 mana. I don't see it on the list, so guess I bought this, and he's not actually used anymore. Maybe it's just because it was a new set, and I read an article and jumped the gun. Or maybe we'll try to run him and replace like a complete actual, like total garbage card, like Niv Mizzet. I'm sorry, Niv Mizzet, you were never good. You never found a place. Even in Cube, looking at you just made everyone sad. So you're probably out. And then we got a Solitude. This is a really pretty card. Really good in Cube, I think. You should be in here, right? A 5? Yep, Solitude listed in the MTG Cube. So we're going to swap them in. Also, I don't know how long this video is getting with all the after the edits and after I trim out stuff. We got updated versions of these. Blood Artist, Inquisition, Eternal Witness, Kitchen Finks, even though it's a nice little shiny guy, I think I have a full art one. So we're going to look through those, and we'll be back with another round of updates. And also, I found this list of cards that used to be value, but just don't really have a place in Cube. Like Kokoshu used to love you back in the day, like 15 years ago. Kronos, Vectos, and Vraska, you saw a little bit of standard, but you're just not powerful enough anymore. And I don't have the new Vraska, so we'll find something to replace them with. Okay, we're here with round 2. We got some shiny, fancy, blingified upgrades, replacing Brainstorm with the full art version. Blood Art here, Inquisition, Bloodbraid Elf, Spell Pierce, Eternal Witness, Terminate, and a Chaos Warp, which I really thought I had a borderless version, but I'm not finding one. So I either misplaced it or I just didn't pull one, which maybe I just didn't pull one. And then a Lightning Bolt upgrade over here. And then we got some swaps. I was really surprised I didn't have a Damnation already. I went through this thing 100 times and I swear I had a Damnation, which we'll just talk about that right here. Swap and Oppression with the nice shiny Damnation. I love the art on that. Kronos with Hydrated Krasis. Honor the Pure with Turfree's Protection. Get these out. Appetite for Brains, the worst version of Inquisition because you don't really care about taking 4s early, I guess. So Appetite of Brains isn't that popular with the infamous Thoughtseize, which again I also swore I had this in the cube already too, but couldn't find it. So either it was taken or I pulled it out or just never had it. Rakdos Return, Kolaghan's Command, much better. Yeah, I was actually surprised that Assassin's Trophy is in Cube. I haven't been actually playing much in the last couple of years, and apparently Assassin's Trophy is a newer card, which is actually pretty good. Somber World Sage, you guys may remember her, or you probably don't remember her because she's never been that good. With a Burning Tree. I swear I had this in there too. But, either I'm just mixing a whole section of cards or just my memory is not getting as good. I don't even know why I ran this in the cube in the first place. Just a pure upgrade there to the Gifts Ungiven. Crackling Counterpart. You guys may remember that card. Was that a mythic? I think it was just a rare. The Supreme Verdict, another card I was surprised I didn't have, and I think I just put that in because hey, it's mythic, yeah, why not? But it's just not good. Oracle Moldiah, that's a newer card I think that has been added to the cube. Invisible Stalker, Thousand Year Storm. Haven't actually played with this card, but it's on the cube list, so give it a try. Could be fun, might not be fun, may end up swapping it out. I think, did we go over the Turf Freeze Protection? Turf Freeze Protection actually isn't on the MTGO list, but I thought I would just try it out. It is on like 20% of the 450 to 540s, so I figured we'll give that a try. Magma Jet, Young Pyro. And figured these should just be a little more powerful, a little more fun. Yes, Wall of Omens is on that cube list. Was surprised myself. But nice, shiny, blingified card versions of stuff. And Mirror Crusader with a Flicker Wisp. And this is the last of my borderless updates. I'll be ordering some more, and we'll put out a video when those come in. And in the meantime, I'll just do one last swap. And we'll do it a little faster. I'll just put out the ones that I'm swapping with the ones that are going in. And I think I showed those earlier. But, yep, that'll be one last bit, and that'll be the cube update for, what is it? August 2022? Maybe I'll do this once a month or once every couple months. Let me know if you guys like this format or not, if you guys like seeing these cards. And I also thought about maybe doing like some mock sealed, or maybe just like doing 2 sealed pulls, building that on camera, and then playing against my wife, or maybe have a friend come by and run them against each other and see how they come out and record those. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But, all right, I'll be back. All right, and here is the last swap I decided to do. You can see definite shift in power here, getting rid of Gather the Townsfolk and putting in Solitude. That's just a pure upgrade right there. And Mystic Snake. I mean, you know, everyone loves Mystic Snake, but you know, you gotta run Oku in the cube. So right now, I think we're sitting at around 360 to 400 cards, maybe a little around 400. We're gonna try to creep that up and keep you posted. I think this will be like a once a month, once every 2 month thing, because otherwise I just don't think there's enough substance. But hopefully this video didn't drag out too much, and you guys enjoyed seeing the different cards and stuff, and that'll be it for this video. See ya.